What's up, y'all? This is the Sad Clown with another Rome 2 online battle. And this is an Egyptian build I've been kind of messing around with. We'll see how it does this battle. It consists of 2 Tallmate Cav, 2 Citizen Cav, which are extremely shitty, 1 African War Elephant, 3 of these Galatian Swordsmen, which have really low armor and kind of shitty morale, so you really gotta watch these guys. They are just for a flanking force. They do not handle stuff very well. And 5 of these thorax pikemen. And I've said before, I don't like bringing pikemen, but they do a pretty decent job of holding most of the time, except when they are facing a unit that's just far superior to them. That's why I want the thorax pikemen there. Relatively cheap, but still strong enough to where they'll hold most sword units at bay. Or most hoplites, too. That's a weird way to say that. Anyway, 3 Egyptian javelin men, 1 Egyptian slinger, and 1 Egyptian archer. Why I wanted both? I have no idea. It just seemed like a great idea. Yep.
Advance at speed.
Alright, so he's hidden most of his units in the forest. I kind of came up to scout a little bit. Notice he's got a thorax hoplite and 2 Cretan archers. So I'm going to, here in a second, readjust my position. One funny thing I've noticed, look. No shadow. Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. No shadow. Shadow. And this is what it looks like underneath. Yeah, pretty cool. I'm guessing that's water. I'm not 100% sure. Okay, anyway, here I am repositioning. That's what she said. At this point, I'm fairly sure I'll have I'm going to have the cav advantage just based on the fact that I have these African War Elephants. But what I'm really afraid of is trying to have a cav engagement too close to these archers. Because, as you know, flaming arrows and elephants do not mix well. Do not mix well, I mean, they don't mix at all. So, I really don't want that. So honestly, just repositioning, trying to force them out of this wooded area, because I'm pretty sure fighting in the forest would not help my pike phalanx. Alright, so he's finally going to come out. This is going to be my first look at his army. And mostly going to be thorax hoplites and a couple of these thorax swordsmen. You can count exactly how many. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Looks like 4 thorax hoplites and 2 of these thorax swordsmen. And then I know for a fact he's got 4 Cretan archers, 2 Papyrus lancers, and yeah. So actually, I'm confident in my my infantry, these pikemen, to do pretty well against these hoplites and these swordsmen. Thorax swordsmen are not good. So now I brought these javelin men up. Going to take a few shots of these Cretan archers. Definitely want to take out as many of them as possible.
As you say.
Oof. That sucked. No, look at this one. He just got one in the arm. He doesn't even give a shit. Okay, so now he's going to rush in these Pious Lancers. I'm going to stop my thorax. Well, I thought I did. I didn't stop them in time. But I'm going to stop the thorax pikemen, and I'm going to rush in these Galatian swords. I'm going to charge in the back of these Pious Lancers. But here's a huge mistake. I had my elephants marching forward regardless of what what's going on here. And I never stopped that order, so they actually run amok, and they're going to run amok into this giant pile of my stuff. Luckily, they hit these pious lancers first. Now, the infantry engagement has started. I'm going to start moving around these Galatian swordsmen. My target is, of course, the back of these. Unfortunately, I get a little too antsy and start that charge before I'm completely behind them. And the whole time they're getting shot to death by these archers. Now, I'm trying to get my my stuff out of here. I'm afraid to move these swordsmen because if I do, they're probably going to get completely destroyed. And of course, my elephants run right into the back of my own pikemen, which sounds like a horrible thing. But look where they get stuck at, on his side of the line. So now instead of hitting me, they're mostly going to hit him, and he's going to start to break there. He's folded this way. I can't move this pikeman unit because it's still frontally engaged right here. I know it looks like it's free, but it's not. I've engaged these thorax hoplites with citizen cav and atomic cav. Honestly, I don't intend to win this battle. I'm trying to keep these guys occupied. So I'm going to refocus this Galatian swordsman over here. But as you can see, his infantry line, is slowly breaking, which is fantastic. These hoplites are about to rout, which is good for me. We missed this. I was really wanting to show this too. So he charges his general in to try to hit the back of one of my pike units. I saw that at the last minute, flipped it around in an attacking order, then stopped it, and he ran right in. In fact, we really missed this cav engagement over here. Nothing much happened. I just charged two of his cav units that were his two of Paeus landed. Oh my god. Get through this whole video. Perfect. And then the mess up right there. Anyway, two lancer units just sitting there, charged in, started taking them out. That's the only thing that happened over there. Yeah, so that was that one. Let's see. Kill wise. Nothing really pops out here. My elephants were not cost effective at all. 83 is not what you want to get. In fact, my cav did not play that important. They weren't that important in this battle. These Galatians did a great job. Got 90, 62, 54. So most of my infantry was all around just good job. These guys got 77. Javelin men got 80. So honestly, it was a pretty balanced win with my infantry. His highest killing units were these light peltists. They were definitely cost effective. The Hypaeus lancers didn't do that great of a job. This middle one definitely did, but I guess he had another one. I didn't see it. Whatever. But yeah, he probably did not want to engage me then. He should have just kept backing off. His strength was really how much money. Look how much money he put in these skirmishers. 600, 600, 600, 600. I believe these guys are like 460, 460. So a lot of money tied up right here. Oh, don't pay any attention to that. A lot of money tied up right here. Should have kept backing off. Should not have taken the engagement. But you live and learn. And, my pikemen did pretty well. I still probably not going to bring pikemen that much, but it was an interesting battle. And see you next time.